Hi, this is Chips from Singletrack magazine, and I'm here with the specialised Levo 2019 model, brand new, and I have Georgia from Specialised join me.
Hello!
There we go. Right, it's completely new.
It is new for 2019. So we've got the comp carbon here. You've got a carbon front end, alloy rear end. It's kind of followed the stump jumper design. So obviously we launched that one in April. So you've got this asymmetric frame here. So got a completely new frame. So we've managed to lose a lot of weight on the frame this year.
Made of carbon.
Made of carbon, it is indeed.
So compared to the previous Levo, there was a removable battery.
Yep, so the battery's still removable, it just comes out the bottom here, but we have got an integrated battery, so it does mean that the down tube is fully enclosed, whereas last year it was open.
There was a bolt and a key and things.
Exactly. So this is where we've lost most of the weight out of the frame, because we've got a fully enclosed down tube. It means that last year it was way over engineered to be able to hold the battery in here. So we've lost 800 grams off the frame on the carbon models and 600 grams off the alloy models.
Okay, and the travel, what
So it's 150 front and rear. So it's gone up from last year. Last year it was 140 on the rear. So
okay,
a little bit more there.
So it's an all-round trail bike. Has the motor changed?
It is, so yes, so got a 2.1 Bros motor in there. It's a new one. We worked with Bros to be able to create a motor to fit into our bikes, so we could design our bikes how we wanted and the motor would fit perfectly. So it's 15% smaller than last year and it's 400 grams lighter. So you can see it's a little bit more compact around the bottom bracket there. It's coated in magnesium rather than aluminium, so I've managed to lose a lot of weight there. Yeah, so it's all a little bit smaller.
Okay, and something with the previous Levo, there was the battery the motor level, assistance level was on the side, and now it's moved to the top.
Yeah, so we've split the brains apart from the battery this year. So you've got the TCU, which is a turbo connect unit, which sits on the top tube here. So then you can see your battery life rather than having to look down to the side. You can change your modes as well. You can also do that on the bar up here. So you've still got 3 modes like last year. You've got Trail, Turbo and Eco, which you can turn and change up here. And you can also obviously see what mode you're in. There are 2 new modes, but you can only access them via the Mission Control app.
Okay.
So that's Shuttle and Stealth mode. New for 2019.
Right, and that's a wireless app that connects to your bike, and you can...
The app, yes. Yeah, for
okay.
sure. So you can change all the settings and everything via the app for the bike. So there's the smart control. So if you want to go out for 3 hours or you know the mileage or something like that, you can put that into the app and make sure that your bike then comes back with battery.
Okay. So Shuttle and Stealth mode, what do they do?
So shuttle mode basically just turns everything up to 100. So if you want to go out and do an uplift day without the actual uplift, you put in as little torque as possible and the bike will just give you everything.
So it's just turbo all the time?
Turbo all the way.
Okay.
Yeah, and Stealth just turns the lights off on this unit here. So if you're riding at night time, something like that is perfect.
Okay. Fine. And has the range of the bike changed?
So this one comes with a 500 watt hour battery, so it's the same as last year. Obviously the bike is a lot lighter, so the range will be improved. The Expert and the S-Works models do come with a 700 watt hour battery, so you get 40% increased range with that one.
Okay, is that an extra bolt-on thing?
No, it's exactly the same. So it's exactly the same integration into the frame, looks exactly the same, the cells in the battery are just slightly longer.
Okay. Any other ways that this has changed geometry-wise?
Yeah, so the reach is 20 mil longer than it was last year, so it's now gone to 455. It's still 10 mil longer than the Stumpy as well. Chainstays have got slightly shorter, they're 4 mil shorter, so they're 455 as well. You may have noticed these massive wheels, so we now go on 29er rather than a 6 fatty. So these are 29 by 2.6. So the bottom bracket height is 347.5, and that is designed around running the 29er wheels.
Okay. Could you run a plus tyres if you want to?
Yeah, you can run plus tyres if you want to. You've also got the flip chip here, so it changes the reach by 5 mil, changes the head angle by ½ degree, and the bottom bracket height by 8 mil. So if you wanted to run 6 fatty tyres, then pop it in the high setting and you'll be fine. Okay.
And you said it's got longer. Again, how does that compare with previously? It's 20 mil longer.
Oh, nearly lost it then.
So nimble.
Indeed.
Has the head angle changed?
Yes, the head angle is half a degree slacker.
Okay.
So the bike's a lot better handling. It's a lot stiffer as well, so it's the same stiffness in places as the Stumpy.
Right.
You can really notice that when riding
With
it.
this single-sided...
With the side arm, yeah. And all, obviously, internal cable written runs through the side arm.
Yeah, that's right. That's
yeah.
all very stealth. Just in carbon or alloy as well?
Comes in alloy as well. So this is obviously the comp carbon, so you've got alloy rear end. There is a full alloy bike as well on the lower model from this one.
Okay, and models up from this as well?
Yeah, so you've got the Expert, which is the next level up from this one. You get carbon rims and you get the 700 watt-hour battery with that one as well. And then you've got the S-Works up from there, which comes with a full carbon frame and again, your 700 watt-hour battery.
So carbon back end as well?
Yes,
Ooh.
but just on the S-Works.
Fancy.
Yes.
For a pretty penny, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
But who are we to judge? You obviously there's no SWAT door here.
There is not.
Because you've got hoofing great big battery in there. But you did. You've still got your SWAT thing here.
You do, SWAT CC. Very handy, especially get your battery out.
And in terms of removing the battery, how was that done? Previously, it was you kind of undid a bolt and pushed a button. And...
So because the battery comes out the bottom here, you can't get the battery out when the bike's standing like this. The best way is either put the bike in a stand, but don't leave it like this because as soon as you undo the battery, it's going to fly out and hit the floor. So the best way is to put it in a stand and just tilt the bike so it's a bit more of an angle so the battery doesn't just fall out and hit the floor. Failing that, you can just lay it on its side and take it out like that or tip the bike upside down. Okay.
But really, you shouldn't need to remove the battery because you can charge it in place in the bike. There's a little pop out slot there with a, is it magnetic?
It is, yeah, Rosenberger, yeah.
So it finds its own
It does.
home. It's very clever.
But if you want to take it out, it's super easy.
Okay, if you, for instance, wanted to take a spare battery and have a 1400 watt day.
I mean, that would be quite impressive. I'd like to see that.
Okay. And when are these going to be out? Are they in the shops now? Are they
today, 18th September?
Right. Okay. So they should be somewhere specialised.
Go to your local bike shop and you'll be able to see one. Brilliant.
All right. Well, I think that's all we need to know.
All right.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
So, Chips from Singletrack magazine and Georgia from Specialised. We've got more details of the bike launch on the website and our first impressions. So, see you there.
See you later.
Cheers.